Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are at a sheep shearing competition, and this is a bit of a different style of intro. I'm not moving around, I'm not walking, I'm actually just holding the camera, and I don't know how well you can see him, or if you can see him, but I've got a cute little lamb in the corner behind me. We're at a small little place, and we're going to see a sheep shearing show, how to shear sheep, and what it's like. Hope you enjoy. Chickens.
Little baby chickens.
Little baby chickens. There's a chicken up there. There's a chicken up there.
Normally the mother on another unit.
Right.
That's most of them is lamb by then. We always have one here for the tourists and that to feed.
Yeah, and twins are pretty prevalent, right?
We get 20-25% have twins.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Twins here. Oh yeah, we've got grandchildren, boy and girl twins.
Yeah.
Yes. And you wouldn't think they're twins.
No. No.
I'm gonna have to put it down the car if you want to get any. So cute. He's like, one thing he's following, he's like, oh, I want that, I want food.
Is that bottle full?
Yeah. No, it was almost, it was like here.
I wonder if that's
And we have here, this is the setup of what they're doing, the sheep shearing. So, skin creams. South Suffolk. Merino. This one is New Zealand Romney. That one feels like human hair. Ew. Drysdale.
Fluffiest.
Fluffy. Wow, that's a lot of hair.
wet or heavy.
It's very heavy, yeah.
But it does feel like wool, doesn't it? Look at that. Isn't that cool?
This is cool.
You see this little part of this shade.
I'm not sure what this for, but it looks like some sort of compression press thing.
Yeah, I think when you bail it up, you compress it down. You can see it here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's sheep. Yep. Wow. This is so cool. How to shear your sheep. Oh yeah, this is it. That's what's there. This stuff.
Drysdales, and you shear them twice a year, and their wool is used for carpet. Where all other breeds are only shorn once a year, which we'll show you some over there afterward. Do you want to have a go at feeding him?
Sure.
He eats out of some hands and not others, so don't feel offended. Like, hold your hands like that. Right, here.
Will the sheep choose you? It's around.
Not today.
He knows mine.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe you smell too much like Jed.
We leave the horns on the male sheep and we cut them off the female. The reason we leave them on the males is it gives them head protection because they fight with the other rams. And the reason we cut them off the females is it makes it easier for shearing because you only have the one ram to 60 ewes.
Wow.
Yeah, but there is a downside. The ram only goes out with the ewe flock in February and March, and then 5 months later in our spring, August, September, the lambs are born.
Wow.
If you look in here,
Yeah.
you may know it. See how she's only got teeth on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, now all sheep are like that. They have the molars at the back, top and bottom.
Sure.
But they only need teeth at the front, at the bottom, just for nibbling the grass.
Right.
Now when she was born, only a year ago, this one too, a month after they have a row of baby teeth across there.
Yeah.
And each year they lose 2 and get 2 adult teeth. So we can tell their age through until they're 5. And we generally only keep our ewe flock through until they're 8. By then their wool quality is getting poorer or their teeth are wearing down. Now, you shear every sheep the same way. Start on the belly and finish on the back leg where we're going. know coming from America you're going to call me Donald Trump, is my headpiece. Not a very valuable piece of wool, which we'll tell you more about afterwards. Some say I need now. Now, if you like to come over and rub your hand on the sheep, you may know what it is. It's your lanolin.
Yes.
Yeah, and they press it out of your merino wool.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll give you some to try there afterwards, and that helps keep the sun and the rain off them. Now, in 2 weeks' time, she'll have 5 mil of growth back on her, and in 6 months, she'll be back out for shear again. So the wool comes over here, where we're sorting it into 2 grades. We're taking out what you can see left over here. They're called the pieces, which come off the legs, the belly, and the head. And they're only worth $1 a kilo. But the rest of your wool, the longer white that comes off the body of the sheep, unfortunately now is only worth $2 a kilo. And on an average, the Drysdale's cut 3 kilo at $2 gives you $6 of wool. Times it by 2, because we shear them twice a year, is only $12, which is not a lot. So what happens now, the wool goes into the press there, and it's pressed into a bale like that there. It's for storing it and transporting it off to the market. And that's all the farmer does. Has the sheep shorn, he generally doesn't shear it himself. Shearing gangs go from farm to farm, or station to station shearing them. The wool's sorted, pressed, and it's off to the market. Okay, if you come over here now, here's some other breeds.
That was a Drysdale, right?
Yeah.
Drysdale.
Yep. And your first ones here are your South Suffolks, and that's 12 months growth compared to the Drysdale for 6. But why we have them and the downwall rams there, they're very good meat sheep. They're quick growing. So what we do, and other farmers do, they crossbreed. They put some of these rams over 70% of your ewes. So when all your lambs are born, your cross lambs only take 3 months. Okay, here's your merino. You may have heard a little bit about it travelling in New Zealand.
Yep.
That's worth $18 a kilo. It has been up to 28.
Wow.
And it's mainly used for your expensive suits and garments and jumpers. You may have brought
Underwear.
some, you may have brought some icebreaker gear on your travels.
Yes.
And that's where they press the lanolin out of your merino wool. because it's very oily. Now your Merinos were New Zealand's first breed of sheep out here back in 1834.
Is that because they're so thicker, they can handle colder
Yeah,
temperatures?
yeah. But here's your
Yeah, I've
Romneys,
seen a lot of those.
which is your most common
Yeah.
breed of sheep you'll see in New Zealand. Saying that, there used to be 80 million breeding ewes in New Zealand 25 years ago. You know how many we've got now?
29.
No, we're yeah, pretty
Have
close,
you
pretty
read the
close,
series?
Yoga. No, pretty close. We're down to 27 now million, yeah. And of course our Drysdales, which is our breed, as I said, it's for carpet wool, which we run here on the peninsula. You're here today, as I said, the seal colony's just down the road, just pop down there if you want to spend a wee bit more time in Kaikoura. But the farm used to be the whole peninsula there, 600 acres. And my wife's parents owned it 22 years ago, and they used to run 2,000. It was a working farm and shed back then, but they've retired and sold part of it off. We've only got 100 acres, and we just run 300. We just have enough sheep for our shows. Now, a good shearer can shear 400 to 450 sheep a day. But the New Zealand record at a sheep shearing competition now stands at 866 one-year-old lambs, the same size as that one, in an 8-hour day. So that's one lamb every 37.2 seconds.
That's crazy fast.
The same amount, the same job.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I done it in slow motion for you there, probably taking over 4 minutes.
Right.
But I can't do it in 37.2 seconds. But before we had your machine hand piece, yep, just squeeze them there. Had to use your blades, yep. Now we still use these today. Some of your merino farmers prefer blades to your machine.
Closer or?
Yeah, why you ask? No. Their wool's very soft, so too's their skin, so it's very easy to nick or
Yeah,
cut.
that's a lot of
I've
hand
never
work.
short a sheep with them, believe
I
it or
can't
not.
imagine doing that all day.
Carpal tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Okay, so we tail the lambs with. The lambs are born with a tail, and when they're 2 weeks old, we put that rubber ring on their tail, and it cuts the circulation off, and a week later the tail falls off. Why we do it if they're left with a long tail, it gets all poopy and dirty and fly can stop. And if you're a male lamb, it goes over the testicles to make it from a ram lamb into a wether lamb to stop. It's like your fingernail, has no feeling, and the intersection we took it off has blood and bone through it. The only reason it's come apart like that is it's been dead for years. They don't shed them or lose them when they're alive. And that all grows in the first 2 years of the ram's life.
Wow.
That stays for life.
Yep.
They don't grow more or anything.
They have no value unless you'd like to hold them up and have a free-framed photo.
There we go.
Yeah. A lot of people say you can hear the sea in them.
Doesn't recognize you as a human now.
There's like,
Smile. He's done this before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Black sheep.
Hello to me, young fella.
Oh, so many sheep. Hello. I come in peace. I think this is the wrong one. Because the black sheep's in the other one. Hi, sheep. Black sheep.
it's in the back. I can't see it.
Chances for that, it's genetic. It's 1 in 1,000.
They're all over here. No shit.
Alright guys, that was the show. Remember, the sheep are not being hurt or injured in any way. It's perfectly fine. That one was 1 year old, so obviously I think that was his first or second shearing. Not used to it, so that's why he was scrambling around and stuff. They're not hurt. This isn't animal cruelty or anything. It's completely fine. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye. We're leaving. That was a great show. Totally worth it in my opinion. But that's it for today's vlog, and I'll see you next time.